ANUBIS in the last 2 weeks, and I was playing with caster stacks as well, so here we have Ykinder getting aggressive. The first kill on ANUBIS. Kicker.
That spot's now called Ykinder. The push.
Working through cave. Ooh, and by sitting here and waiting, he catches Ykinder's fallback. Now, a little top mid aggression can go a long way, especially if you can well time it in the mid round. I'm playing most of my ANUBIS games with Sponge, and this guy has all of the nades you can imagine. So some really cool stuff you can get going in these mid aggressions. But for now, at the minute mark,
this A walkout is so powerful.
Yeah.
And James can also call his teammates over to this. They aren't moving just yet, so Kicker's also going to stop their next point of rotation. Doesn't mean it's duel. Two are spotted, but this is good trades here for Liquid. However, the bomb has not moved an inch at all.
No, James gotten all the way through the A site. Norbert, yeah, you got to be cautious because of that mid aggression that's already happened. It's like, what's the best way to get there? If you run through canals past boat, it's going to take a bit of time. So he whips out the knife and starts sprinting.
Wow.
And we've already got James deep through heaven.
Honestly, everyone looks so confused about rotations right now, like in terms of where they're supposed to. They're just trying to be as safe as possible.
All right. So, goes for the hell plant. James picks up a liege, trying to run through from beach. And now Norbert heads back towards long. Ooh, but we got 2 insta headshots coming out of Liquid, and so easy retake. I don't know how much of OC was visible to James, but kill's a kill.
They won the first
pistol round on ANUBIS
ever in Tier 1.
Damn.
I expect them to use these AKs and duels mid here.
All right.
As a play-by-play, how are you feeling?
I'm very ready.
Okay.
I think I'm very ready.
It's just the call-outs, obviously, they got to flow.
Yeah, it feels like everything I'm kind of like...
Think about it before. He's like points to push, and that people are just losing when they're sitting in sites. So maybe they just try to turn it up all the way in the match. Because I don't think a lot of people have been doing that in scrims.
Ooh, okay. Barrel of the gun spotted, and it looked like he's about to die, but Nitro gets 2 kills off the long A push. And that's a position that I think, you know, being an A defender is from the limited conversations that you and I had yesterday with Rain and with Magisk, they highlighted that as like A players could get bullied.
That's impossible because the 2 windows that are opened allows for the full execs to come in that are just so strong. Obviously, there's only a single choke point to stop him in, so that's kind of very round. And you know, Ykinder earlier on, I think they've realized this. They don't want to sit around.
So far we get the Nitro A hold. We're going to get a quick beat pop. And Norbert drops Ykinder. NaV playing off default, little bits of cover. So it's a MAC-10 double entry before Elige can even reveal himself down from cave. Double kill, easy. We get the dropout from Flit as he tries to get into the action, but he'll be mollied off. And so it's an easy reposition here for Liquid. Bomb on their doorstep.
The first 16-0 on ANUBIS. You know, I think the best player on this map to play A will be Perfecto, so we have to wait and see.
Oh.
He's going to teach everyone how to play the small site. Watch.
This is called T-spawn.
Ubiquitous. Matt just said, I really like this bright map because I play in my dark cave at home, and I'm so tired of playing maps where he mentioned Ancient, how Ancient was new but very dark. And he's just like, I'm already in the darkness as a gamer. And now it's double darkness, which is leads to you need vitamin D.
Yeah, Ancient do be kind of moldy.
Yeah. So it's very bright. And the SDY said it looks like a Valor map, which is really funny. But they do brightness well over there.
They do.
So like visibility and brightness, of course, 2 things we cherish.
Agent skins don't really blend into ANUBIS, so that's nice.
What's the Overwatch map that's like ANUBIS themed? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Brother?
Pharaoh something?
I think that's a character.
Character?
Pharaoh. Well, for Outsiders, they got the double MAC-10 entry, but then they just kind of got swarmed by a Liege down in this position. I think this is the one that's going to be called different things by different people at the start of this map's history. It's in the air at the moment. And Flit trying to press through middle. We caught out by OC. Also get a little door wrap out from Elige. So again, prying eyes in middle. Cave waits. That's such a nice angle to get that info from so far away. You know, on these especially on these kinds of rounds where you're just up against pistols, you just keep them at such arm's reach by peering down canals. Nitro playing a back position on the A site, allows for them to exit onto the platform, and sure enough, they clean up shop. All 5 players down for Outsiders, all 5 players up for Liquid, and so far, this map is CT-sided.
Yes, and that's not something that people thought would happen, that's for sure. So this is, again, I think people are saying, sitting in sites, it's very T-sided if you do that. If Liquid want to bring a different kind of...
4 rounds deep, NA stays winning. Kinder pressured from both ends here. He's got a chance to push out off of that flash. Norbert doesn't catch the kill, but Flit's right there behind him, and now we get, I think, what's one of the most powerful T-side hits, the split between Long B and Cave. And Elige decides to just lock it in. Nice headshot onto Kicker. One-man army inside this B site. Nitro's aggression out from long. We've got Liquid on fire.
Damn, they held that down. The molly was good. There were still some stuff they were trying to piece together right there, but like the exact comes through, the spacing looks solid. They get the molly down in the right position, but they
Rushley will be a happy camper. This spot, very powerful for Nitro. If you've got mid support, you pop a flashbang in front of this pillar, and if you can time that peak properly, oof, they're sitting ducks. But of course, if you are here alone, you will get run down playing that spot. So nice to see Nitro already start to lean back closer towards mid connector. James got the trade frag into Cave.
got both there.
Nice solo AK moment from him. And we've got man advantage for Outsiders here. So they kind of catch Team Liquid. Fame wants to extend his hands for that M4. And as he presses outwards, Elige gets the better of him. And once you have a player in here as a CT, that long play becomes infinitely more difficult. Not to mention, you just lost James as well. So things go from bad to worse, but catching OC with damage bodes well. It's just the fact that all of Liquid are here, including Nitro, the A player. And we get a smoke down at the arch to keep Outsiders locked out.
Yeah, they're all on the right side of the map now, so.
Now you can boost over these smokes. Catch players walking around, but Nitro's going to lock into jail. OC keeps playing Temple. And last second desperation means 6-0 Team Liquid.
It's going to be crazy to watch this map back after a few weeks.
Yeah.
And just see how much people have learned from it. Right now, Outsiders, they're able to take over canals. They're being given mid a little bit. I don't think Liquid are actually scared of this, but hey, they're pressed up inside a cave waiting for mid to get taken over so they could fight back, so there's that. Outsiders gave themselves such a good chance of actually winning this.
Beyond the bridge. Using that pillar to his advantage, so it seemed. But Kicker will get the better of him. Cave peek out of OC. Immediately turns back towards long, but we've got nobody coming for Outsiders. Not on that side.
This looks like a good play from OC. I think like he's, I don't know if he's going outside of the site right now, but.
Oh. Kind of caught in the open.
Oh, yikes. Okay.
Didn't anticipate somebody else coming through caves that quickly. Elige locks into glyphs. And Nitro, right? It's all about these well-timed A-flanks. Poor James takes a bullet to the head, down to 10 HP, 30 seconds on the clock, and we get this late lurk from Flit that pays off wonderfully. Do they rock this back? 25 seconds, and they know that the last member of Liquid is inside of the B site, so why not run that bomb and get your free plant A?
They have done it, maybe. The first T round ever won on ANUBIS.
Yeah, but it's a 4 versus 5 because it's a drop.
Oh,
and it's
true.
kind of gross.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know. Just kind of gross.
I think.
Uh-huh.
I don't have any thoughts.
All right.
I like this map a lot.
Yes.
I like the map a lot.
It's not playing how I thought it would so far.
Okay. I feel layup, especially with canals control, but they haven't tried it yet.
Flip throws that door molly out, forces a liege back from the middle setup. OC playing plat with op. Okay. Different look out of Liquid the moment that opts out.
Yeah. And he ate the flash and came back.
Right.
And Outsiders are now going to lean towards A.
And again, this is one of those moments where Nitro is right now holding a flash most likely for this pop in front of the pillar, which is just going to let OC lock in this angle. This is what you like to see. This can be very tough. Very comparable to like B-site overpass, playing that pillar.
They pushed B now. They have 3A towards A.
Oof.
First shot good.
Is connecting. OC, quick reposition. And look at the strength of this. Misses his chance at a third. Now he's going to be kind of locked in. Gets a little weird when you try to get out of here, but a smoke grenade will bode well for him. 25 seconds, bomb on the ground, and multiple bodies for Liquid in the bomb site with the bomb on fire. So Outsiders just have to peel away from this, and the OC pillar play pays off.
Gotta be careful, get a spot named after him. Keeps that up.
Counter-terrorists win.
Liquid are currently the best Anubis team in the world.
Right now, by far. So they didn't try to do the exact, they tried to do the contact here, but so it was a perfect call here from Liquid to go with the op play from OC. And obviously the first step to this was...
Ops moved. Set up on mid instead, and check this out. Early A aggression coming out of Team Liquid.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, and if you don't keep eyes on it, now Kickert's sitting on Troll. But it's a nice deep angle. Nitro presents himself, and we've got a little mid-success for Outsiders. For what I feel like is the very first time they've gotten a kill in mid. And immediately that draws Naf through Temple, back towards middle. Gotta keep eyes on it. Alige, who had escorted Nitro out long A, is gonna take up those reins instead. And Outsiders don't force the issue. They've got plenty of time. And if Outsiders do anything, it is play that time. So with a chance like this in a 5 versus 3, as they've been struggling for T-round wins, they will press every advantage they hold. Kinder could be given a chance. Decides to dry walk around, and Norbert caught with a nade out, but he actually picks up the kill, and Flip finds a liege on that mid-aggression, so Naf's gonna have to go save at the A site, and Outsiders' opening double-man advantage will be their second round win.
So this one's kind of interesting, because like, almost the same type of energy, but they just get the kills, right? Like there was Kinder pushing into canals a number of times, doing well on his aggressive pushes. Kicker had killed him once previously. James got a double kill inside. They just didn't convert those rounds. And here's one where, you know, they take it, they really keep running with it, where everybody dies in the default, and most importantly, the A push gets shut down, which was a pretty long distance spray down from Kickert, who was sitting in canals watching his flank. I think the idea from Liquid, though, made tons of sense, right? They really shut out that one rifle attempt on the A site from Outsiders, and the next round they said there's no way they're going to try that again. Let's take all that space right away. So that was a cute call. It actually cost them, but we'll see if we'll see what happens now. Like, I feel like they're not going to push this time around. I really want to see Outsiders try A again.
Only one. Palm tree. Palm tree.
Ooh, you think you're gonna get away with that, but James got
That was the
other
sweatiest
ideas.
angle. He was boosted on something back there. Spot's not called James.
Now, yeah, see, unlike A site, this one the windows are way high, right? You're talking about
So
like
high.
giving people openings to exec, and I feel like B site flash has gotta be sky high. Double hold from Naf and Alige.
Smooth.
Fame and Norbert both go down. They thought they were gonna get out. Looked like they had the space. And now it seems like Flit's gonna have to succeed in mid instead. Nitro, leg spotted, does a ton of damage, and leaves OC to crawl over towards that A site, wary that they could already be up long. When in reality, Outsiders don't have much real estate.
No, they definitely don't. And this part is really tricky from Flit. That smoke comes up. You know, he's worried about the door push. There's this right side peek that can come out at any time. He's probably trying to figure out what he should do from here. And, ooh, that's his gun. He's not getting away with this, Connor. He's just not. He has 34 health. He's not going to get this sick peek one tap on a leash.
You don't think so?
No chance. No chance. Not even Flit will.
Oh my god, this is a game of patience. And the thing is OC's going to need help. Eventually that bomb's coming around the corner, and if Flit doesn't move
I think
muscle,
Alige just never moves, even if the exec fully comes. Nafly rotates first.
He's
got to
clear
hit
it.
this, yeah.
Oh my god! Flit!
Wait.
Statuesque.
He knew he was there, right?
I don't know. OC, he can still stop the round, though. That's what's important. We've got the op versus op, point blank. OC, missed shots both sides. No scope, no plant, no hope. Flit, despite that sick kill mid, he won't even survive.
That was like Cobble-esque on the B side, wrapping around. That was that like Kenny S versus Kerrigan moment. That's what it reminded me of. This moment right here is so funny. I feel like Alicia's just being careful. Thought maybe he forgot. His Flit just didn't move forever.
Didn't.
That's when you start to doubt yourself.
Yep.
Swear he saw him though. It looked like he was looking.
Blowout in that first half of Inferno. It's a good day for OC. He's 10-2.
Yeah, he was 20-17 or something on Inferno.
Good day for OC. Tough one for you, Kinder.
Yeah.
But hell, if everything else is working, you're up 8-2 on the CT side, then you know it's only problematic when you lose. That's what you got to tell yourself. OC to leash double mid setup. One liability here is Flit's Tech 9. And he's been getting curious these last couple of rounds. You come around that corner, OC's got you dead to rights. We're going to get back into that A lean by the looks of it. They're silently getting closer. Nitro, this is that spot, right? Let's see it. He's going to be under pressure. Gives himself nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Burned out, smoked out, flashed off, and OC, same sad reality. Lige rotating through beach, and Flit still sitting around top mid, doing his thing. Of course, that long barrel gives it easily over. He's not alone, though. OC is next to NAF, and that's at least one kill versus the Outsiders, but it's still a 3 versus 4 retake attempt. Deep positions from Outsiders as they sit here on Hell. James connects into Heaven. Ykinder trying to press out. They want to do some damage. They're going to clear Kickert off of Tut. And a peek off of Heaven bodes nicely for Ykinder. And there's almost enough time. But it doesn't work out for Liquid. From a 3v4 retake attempt to one survivor each side, Outsiders will take their third.
Yeah, that post fight got a little cramped at the end. There was a chance to get back into the round for Liquid, but overall, they finally pulled out the full A exec. They just kept them in their back pocket forever, maybe because they thought it would be assumed it would come out earlier. So, but this is the spot I was talking about. Everyone rotates back into. See how much damage that did from how high that window is, but
Man's got an arm because that's a long-range nade.
Wasn't just talking about something like that that
Yes.
Rops was throwing every round? I don't know if that was from the same place.
Very true. They were talking about a nade battle that kept going down on A site where CTs are hitting Ts, so that could very well be it. So the one thing is if you come down from like the stairs of T-spawn, it is actually lined up perfectly with the window. Again, leaving Kickert outside of Cave. Fame and Flit behind him in canals. We could get a moment here for Liquid to get aggressive. Yeah, nice peek through bridge. And Flit gets taken off the tail end of this B split. Instantly opens up the rotation through Temple. So we're going to get Liquid with 4 players inside B. Ykinder empty-handed. We've got Kickert and Fame in with entries. Damage done, of course, to the T side. And OC scrambling back through Temple as Alige pushes up on long. We got another post plant. Can they hang on from inside sight? Kickert's Mac 10 finds another victim. And all the while, Nitro was hoping to press in with this mid flank, but by the time he gets there, they lose their only guy inside of sight. OC's low on the op, so we've got Outsiders squeezing a 4th round out of this T side.
Yeah, they're wringing it dry. That was a nice couple of entries from Kickered and Fame, of course. Getting the kills at the same time is like the big thing right there. Because it looked in these earlier rounds like Liquid having a great time holding onto the B side, especially. Even when they gave up Cave, they gave up the B main entrance. They were happy to take fights from back there in Glyphs, the rotator connector spots, whatever. They were not having any troubles. And because of the nature of the site, like the execs aren't coming in the same way. Like not everything's getting volleyed. And love the mid-round stuff inside of mid. Because Elish, you know, he turns his side to anybody who's there holding him. Just to save guns, yeah.
This could be perfect.
Oh, they're pushing.
M4 at the helm.
Oh,
are they ready for 4, though? I mean, all 5 members of Outsiders, deep corner. They lose the rifle. USP's not going to offer us much. So Fame's got himself a double entry. Elish on the P2000. Again, you just get burned out of that spot every time. Sight engulfed. Ambitious pistol push. Yakinder versus Jame on the flank. But Jame is aware.
Looking for pistols in spawn.
Because it's Jame. OC's gonna run through Temple.
Outsiders starting to crank it.
Oof! They wanted to get this op out, and worth it. But how many bodies fall? Missed flick from OC. Flit's gonna end him. 4 survive for Outsiders, 5 rounds on the board, and sure enough, through perseverance, they're starting to get enough of a T side. Molly at his feet. Not alone.
He did see nothing in front of that smoke. Keeping options open for later. 3 stacked in B. Outsiders, what's the move? It is this kind of curious thing where like people are, well, like Nitro's here on A almost always alone, but it's also a really vulnerable site to the execs. But how do they guarantee it's not going to be the B site before the exec potentially comes in? Well, hard to say. They're starting to move in now.
Ooh, like this.
Yeah, an interesting one-way here, maybe here for Nitro.
Just giving them a way to play on the open floor.
It seems like you can see over it, maybe on the left side.
The thing is, he could have pressed through the right. He would have had still good cover. But he finds Fame trying to climb over top of platform. Yakinder is here on pillar. Back is covered to cave. Allows for him to fixate onto long. And that's perfect. No reason to move whatsoever. OC holding outside of Temple. Jame looking to hang on, but we've got Liquid in with another and a CT side on the cusp of double digits.
I like that spot a lot because, like, why would your teammate ever clear that coming into B main if someone's standing right in front of the skinny pillar? Cool play from Yakinder. You find that right round and it's just, oh. Wish I pre-naded. Okay, whoa, some good 8 utility damage coming in again. This time, it's towards the B default, and I'm not sure if it's Elish who's getting that utility damage. Maybe we should check this scoreboard to see who's doing all the damage.
Nitro's got 200 utility damage prior to this round start.
That's it? That's the top?
That is the top, sir. Next up is Nath at 112. But here we go. Fame catching OC. Again, see, that's one of those examples, I think, of like very difficult aggressive push. Like, you come around that corner, you never know who's sat out here, right?
Yeah.
You've got this cringe spot. You've got behind boats to clear. And then if you do finally get out of the doorway, you got to look up in the rugs.
Boats, rugs, cringe.
And once you're exposed to boats and rugs, then you're also open to stairs. And don't get me started about hotline.
Hotline. Okay. I want to. Because I want to hear more.
Elish. Again, this is what happens, right? Another one of those spots, and now he's stuck on the fallback. Open floor. Again, without flashbangs to come from middle, so tough, right? We're going to be talking about isolated A players over and over. Flit finally gets through all these rounds through mid, and he finally squeezes something beyond those doorways. That is one thing I actually expected more of out of this T side was kind of hits in mid. right? You really start to pressure rotations, and you can puncture both the bomb sites. Nitro 1v4 attempt, and it's going to be out.
Yeah.
It's cave, guys. Come on.
Maybe they called that cheetah.
Oh, they better call it cave or else. And where's Palm? We still don't know. So many questions, not enough answers. But here we have Team Liquid's T side, all right? I'm just so excited to see what looks different, what's comparable. We get a temple. Oh! We have a man flying through the sky, and now Norbert's he's holding on to the glizzy. And he dies.
No, he wasn't. Those are dualies.
Oh, sorry.
He got glizzied, though.
Now that bomb plant, not going to stop it. A temple to be wrapped in a pistol round? I've never seen it. Naf holds on to glyphs. Fame. Uh-oh. Yikes. Runs out of bullets, and the peaks, a plethora of them, will be his end. Flit will run away through beach. And Team Liquid takes
What's this? What's this called?
I don't have a name for that.
We don't have a name for
storage?
that.
There's boxes and whatnot.
Storage is good.
Yeah, I think it's storage.
Easy.
Yeah.
What's this again? Italy?
A main. Long. I would call this corner weave. Because of the, you know.
I think that guy's kit.
Weave, weave. He's weave. He's weave.
The thing is, it's gonna be lowest common.
Liquid have been given a chance.
What's this called?
This is pillar.
Oh,
Or
sorry, he's on
plat.
the center pillar. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
I thought it's in a
plat.
different angle. I was like, where is he? Okay.
Maybe this is weave.
I was gonna call Cave Electric. I'm really sorry.
Why?
There's an electric box in there.
Oh, okay, no. Wrong.
The last thing we need is more callouts for this place.
If you read this sign, it's technically called the Temple of Ra.
One raw,
Yes, I have read the signs.
splitting raw. I like that.
But through Cave, Ykinder will work. And, of course, Outsiders, USPs. We've got nobody inside this B site.
What's wrong with raw? Or when you thought about it? No?
No.
Okay.
Because, again, you only know if you read that sign.
It's raw!
Bomb has been planted.
Oh my god.
Alicia's cheesed about that one. Ooh, and Kicker's going to pick up a kill as well. So, there we go. USPs have
Oh my
prevailed.
god, it's raw, so we call it Ramsey.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Wow.
For a second, I felt like an idiot sandwich.
There we go. Fun fact, that's Julie Chen in there, in the idiot sandwich in that GIF.
Ah.
Host of Big Brother. Icon.
By the way, these phones here on the right, that's Hotline.
Ah, okay.
It's 2 pay phones. Oh, look. A free... Oh, no.
Oh.
Main window.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so it's this window right
But
here
the
above
thing
connector,
is-
blows up above the stairs.
Yeah, but in the first half, it was Nitro on. It was
Yep,
it was Nitro.
from A
and
site. So that could be the one that everybody's talking about.
there's another one on B as well, because I think the other guy was. Is it Nafly? Definitely lots of nades.
Flash that pops above main. That's... Surely that can only blind close. Gun round, come on. I want to see something new.
Everything is new.
Yeah. But I want more of it. Smokes and nades come out from main. Every time you smoke that, there's this possibility that somebody crosses for free, and then you're opening up a dual peek once the smoke fades. So outside, that's the clipping problem. That's it right
look
there.
Look at that. Look at egregious.
Yeah, that's
levels of clipping here.
That's the #1 priority on the fix list. But nice deep smoke here on long. Outsiders playing outside of the site. Nobody over on Glizzy Glyphs. And because of that, we're looking at a bomb plant in a 5v5. Temple door gets spammed. Jame connects to the headshot. Plant at the 9-second mark, and then Nitro pressing in with a beauty of a second kill on Kicker is going to take all the wind out of Outsiders' sails, and their boat will sink.
Damn, that was a good split to Ramsey. That was raw as hell.
These angles are pretty gross as well here in storage.
Storage.
Yeah, if you hold for the heaven push, you know, if you lose the A site and you're waiting for your rotators to show up,
Yeah.
and you play up here on storage. But 5v5 post plant for Liquid with 10 seconds left. That got sketchy. But I was very surprised to see Outsiders play so much outside of the site, right? Contrast that to like, yeah.
See, the thing is, if you have clipping like this, people are like, oh, just peek wider. Well, it's like, then you're just more at risk of dying by getting shot.
Yep.
You're not supposed to have to do that. Outside of B, but this time their exec was like a little bit more convincing. It looked like them Outsiders, and like you said, without someone like Yakinder playing pushed inside of the site, it was a lot easier for them to get the control of the site before getting in. 5v5 when that bomb was going down. We get some interesting pathing here too. Outsiders have not given this a lot of attention, and Flit was trying to do this alone. Wow, we are getting frisky. I wonder what this even looks like from the other perspective. I feel like that's not a winning fight necessarily for Unleash, but it's probably unexpected. I don't know.
Got bottled up A defense. Fame comes back from long. Again, right? Once mid is compromised,
Yeah, the CTs are scrambling around.
becomes so nervous about it, right?
James going to A,
through storage.
and they are going A. How the hell did he figure?
It's just James thinks. They put another smoke down for connector, and then we're gonna get an all-in out of Liquid. Again, it's down to the final few 30 seconds. And Fame's gonna just be playing parhaat. Ooh, peeks out. Just finds the timing there. There's more bodies coming. More than one, more than two. All of Liquid gonna be trying to press out. We're gonna have Jame on the back site. Flit's gonna draw attention, and Jame, just the one and done. 8 seconds, and Flit, well, locks down bomb. Kicker catches Naf at the bottom of the steps, and we've got Outsiders CT side starting.
Jame rotated to A like 5 seconds before they decided it was going to be the A site. Like, he had figured that out, so there was some kind of tell right there. It looked like a really good start to the round for Liquid, where they caused some doubt as to where they would want to go because they took mid control first, and they didn't. There was no friction at all, like no damage.
Leash burn back.
One thing that's interesting about the drop down, Rain mentioned, like, there's not much value in going for it in the, you know, when you're in a 5v5. It makes sense when you're in like a 1v1 or something like that, but it's just a dangerous way to do the same thing you could do without, like, by just going down the stairs naturally, or...
There's a really sick piece of movement that...
Yeah, jumping back up.
No, it's like you can jump from the window down into the right, and there's... You know, remember those weave baskets?
Yeah.
You can actually land on top of that. See these weave baskets on the left? You jump from the window and you land on the baskets. You can make that jump happen, and then you're actually covered from cave. So,
Okay.
super risky.
Safe way down.
You know, but there's a way to just instantly disappear.
So is it risky or is it safe?
A little bit of both. You know, it's risky while you're flying,
Okay.
safe once you land.
Let's see if Kicker it's gonna cook here.
Inside cave. Gets peeked and instantly popped by Yakinder. Oh, that's not the ideal setup. Jame gets away with the second kill. Kind of lost in translation. But the fact that Yakinder is able to just kill the player over on jail because that guy thinks that James got him covered. There's a gap in the setup there from the CTs, and it's going to cost them as Liquid will prime a 13th round win off of the back of that cave entrance.
They're looking slick with it. And they're doing similar stuff to Outsiders, but they're like winning a lot of their early rounds here on T-side. And yeah, just straight up Liquid were just better on their CT side of just holding the same positions. They put through a lot of good aggression, starting off on a good foot. Also, just, yeah, like their slow start on Inferno made it feel like they're just going to play bad today. And then just throwing a new map on top of it and Outsiders map pick, it's like, oh, what'll happen? But clearly they've warmed up.
And clearly they're prepared to pay ANUBIS as well. Look at this second kill. Look how easy this is. Just sat there. Oh, he was also blind.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of... Not keeping it smoke either. Whoa. Real aggro here from Alish, but I like the call out. They've been giving him a lot of space here, and Liquid were very serious about making sure that like no teams were going to do that to them.
Right.
They were constantly fighting back in that spot.
Oi, fire. Whoa. Kicker lucky to be alive as Ykinder almost gets the entry. Ooh, and then nobody watching the jump back, so desperation from Kickert as he will tuck into glyphs. Norbert drops his smoke for long and turns attention towards Temple. Again, because mid is so compromised, right? James going to hold it from bench instead. So Norbert can just turn, fixate back on site, 40 seconds up. And we've got Team Liquid on the brink of another B split. This has gone very well for them. They're going to try to queue it up one more time. Smokes rain in from above. Norbert tries to body block it, gets caught moving. Now he's also on 9 HP. The little bits of left that were for Kickert is good enough. And a back turn, Norbert catching him off guard. But Nitro's gonna press against the smoke. And now Flit's chance as they leave. Smoke fades. He would have heard that cross back towards long. Ykinder up on glyphs. Oh, they spotted each other. He's trying to press in. Cave held. And all is good from Liquid. Again, doing what Outsiders couldn't in taking that B site.
Yeah. And they haven't even tested they haven't really tested A at all. So leaving that open. Just showing how T side of the map can be. It kind of feels like if this is how the map started, it would make more sense for people who have kind of heard that ANUBIS is feeling T-sided right now. People talking about what their scrims have been like and how T-sided things have been. It's just when it's the only spot, that makes it kind of tough, I guess.
There's that little cubby in there as well if you do have to fall back. Kinder's not going to fall victim to that. He holds off, burns Jame out of the corner, so that's 2 players down. Fame had one of the only guns. Flit smoked off on Heaven, burned out of bricks. Has to sit back, and A site has gone. So here we go, Team Liquid with a look into the A site. Nice exec, good utility. 4 CTs out of any close corners. And it's going to be Outsiders to concede a 15th. So safe to say,
Clean with it.
map pick didn't go well.
It didn't go well. And they knew Liquid were going to be good. They knew everyone knows everyone's going to be bringing some new flavor right now. No one knows which ones are going to work the best. But Liquid do look like they thought about the same things better than Outsiders in this map so far, especially with the way they've had some respect for the idea that like they don't want to give up mid on CT, let anyone lurk through. Outsiders don't have that same energy. They're barely playing mid at all. Yep. And allowing Liquid to take control of that part of the map. Also, Outsiders started with their default sitting in canals, waiting in that position. Liquid have been pushing the extremities and pushing inside of middle different times.
Yep.
They did a better job opping over towards B in general.
I think there may have been a King Ramsey as well, so that could actually
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the whole joke.
Oh.
What the frig? It's so creative.
Well, that's way better now.
What the hell? How'd you not... Now you really are an idiot sandwich.
Yeah, I thought we were just talking about Gordon.
I think I just said Ramsey for no reason.
Yeah, I didn't understand. I didn't get it. I thought it was dumb.
Man?
Oh, that makes way more sense. I didn't know you were up into your Egyptology. Good for
Tut uncommon.
Okay. Ooh, what's that smoke? Blocks off Temple. Very cool. From Troll to Temple, Jane, ready for the connector peek. man, they're looking
Where do I
everywhere.
look?
They're so afraid, so scared, and sure enough, the pressure's on. Another position compromised by a split. It's not accommodating positions for each other here for Outsiders, so they're going to get squeezed inside A. Oh, and Norbert, well, he's got a leash spinning around on a swivel. Naf gets out from long with 7 seconds left, and we've got another here for Outsiders, so they're not done. Second.
Didn't notice I just never said Gordon?
No,
No.
I just thought it was, you know, a given. Oh, God. I can't look at you. Okay.
Oh, that's true. I did say tut uncommon.
Ooh, the little jump spot smoke gives way to the entry, but Kicker's got a double. Alicia's gonna do the damn thing. And Naf finds the insta-kill on the attempted transition through Temple. So, man, advantage here for Liquid. This could be game. Or at least map. Jame. Yeah, gonna fall victim to Naf, just tucked out on the open wall. It's gonna need to be the Fame 1v3, or Team Liquid have punished Outsiders for going for the ambitious ANUBIS pick. It's a great recovery from a failed first half.